It's Wild 94.1, the Bay's party station, backstage at Wild Splash, Davy, Stiffy, Buster, and we got the man of the hour, Lil Dicky. What it do, bro? How you doing?
I'm good. You guys have a great spot.
This is the perfect spot right
sit
here.
Here by the water. You got a nice cool breeze.
Yeah, you enjoying
the
it?
Music? Yeah, it's got great couches. It's just I think you guys are winning the day right now.
No, I think you're winning the day right now. Save That Money is crazy.
Thank you.
The visuals are insane. Your visuals, like everything you put out, I want to know, like, what's your thought process when you pitch the treatment of a music video? Because it's so far out there.
Yeah. Well, oftentimes it just comes to me like in the middle of the song. I can just kind of tell when I'm writing it, like what kind of vibe. I end up seeing the video, and it honestly helps me write the song to some extent. But yeah, different videos. I'm trying to keep reinventing myself. The next video is going to be like a totally different vibe. More of like a short film type thing. But yeah, to me, radio is a new thing for me. So it's like what I've done is make really captivating videos, and I get reach that radio would provide maybe a more mainstream artist.
So how much did the video itself actually cost you?
You're trying to save that money?
Yeah, with the way you did it, which is very cool, by the way.
Well, I made $600, so it didn't cost me anything. I made about $600.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Which song / video are you most proud of? Like, obviously Save That Money, you could say put your career almost in a different stratosphere.
Yeah.
But what other projects are you most proud of when you look back dang, that was great?
I think there's a song on my album that I'm obsessed with called Pillow Talking. It's 11 minutes long, and it's I'm as proud of that as Save That Money, because it's just to me, it's so ridiculous, the concept of having an 11-minute song on an album, but everyone loves it, and I feel really justified in it, and it's so funny to me, the song. And when I make the video for that, I think that's going to be my baby of babies.
And Professional Rapper is 7.5 minutes long, so you're not worried about
brevity,
the constraints.
I know. Well, maybe I should start because because my verses end up being 20 to 24 bars every time, and it's a pain in the ass for everyone else. But I just have too much to say.
Yeah, but I think that's what sets you apart from everybody else.
Yeah.
Is because of the way you go about it and the way you do it. It's
it's
I don't
hard
really give a damn.
Yeah. I don't like approaching things like this is for the radio. This is for the, I just like making what feels the best version of the thing.
So you mentioned the album. What step of the process are you in now? Is it done? Are you still working on it?
No, the album Professional Rapper's out. It's got Save That Money, Professional Rapper. It's got 16 songs on it. It came out July 31st. There's, Save That Money is one of the few songs that have been pushed from the album. So there's still a few songs that we're going to push as singles, more videos. So the album to me still has plenty of life. As that's happening, I'm working on the music that, is completely unheard thus far.
Are you going to... Obviously, you can't tell the future, but do you want to remain as independent as possible? Is that important to you, or just to get the biggest look?
I think independence was important initially because without proving myself, which I've now proven myself, it would have been easy for a label to come and be like, no, you can't make an 11-minute song on your album. Nobody's interested in 11 minutes. And I would be like, okay, because I signed this weird deal where I have to do whatever they say. Now I have all the leverage in the world. So to me, but beyond that, I don't want it to seem like there's something evil about a record label. I do think that they could serve value. It's just I would never want to compromise anything. So if at this point, it would become more of a partnership. But to me the only cool thing to say is I'm independent, but beyond that, from a pride standpoint personally, there's not much value if I'm being honest. So it's I consider all options at all time, whatever is the smartest move.
It's Wild 94.1 backstage at Wild Splash. It's Stiffy, Davy, and we got little Dicky sitting on the couch with us. Now I want to go back a little bit, man. I read where when you were 14,
yes,
you were at a camp.
Yep.
And 112 was there.
112.
Before you tell me how the hell you figured that out to perform before 112, what kind of camp has 112 at it?
Honestly, a tremendous camp, as you can tell. The best camp ever. No, I mean, it was very, okay, so I just went to this, normal, sports overnight camp. It's a camper, girls, guys. Honestly, a majority of the people were Jewish there, but it wasn't, Jewish in, theme. It was just, the people there happened to be Jewish. Every year, something cool would happen, but it was never, a cool group came. Back then, I always, kind of, rap for fun, at the talent shows. It was, I guess I've been rapping forever to some extent, now that I think about it like that. And when they came, the owner knew that I did the stuff at the talent show. So he was like, "Do you want to open for them?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Okay.
So then I was 14, and I had dinner with them before, and I remember so vividly looking at Slim and saying to him, "Slim, you're really wolfing down that turkey sandwich." And he looked at me and didn't say anything. He was just it was just so funny.
So fast.
He wasn't humored in the slightest.
So fast forwards from when you're 14.
I can't wait to see them again and remind them of that story.
Yeah.
I have a picture
turkey
too.
sandwich?
I have a
You gotta
picture.
bring the sandwich.
I'm going to bring up the sandwich, but I have a full picture that shows the entire thing. It's them and me.
Awesome.
So what can we expect from a Lil Dicky performance, man? I'm sure a lot of people this will be their first time seeing you perform live.
Yeah, well, obviously the dancing it's like Beyonce then me in terms of from like a
That's
live.
the hierarchy?
Yeah. I think, I really aim to make people laugh as much as I can. So I love talking, but sometimes I talk for too long, as you can tell by the interview.
No, I enjoy it. We enjoy it, though.
And no, obviously like a top flight athlete too. Like, you'll see tons of stamina. You'll see a guy who looks like he works out. And good rapping.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're a big sports guy, so before we let you go, the argument that we always have during the Nut House is, what sport do you think creates the best athlete? And not for that specific sport, but just an athlete with athleticism where they can pick up anything.
Athleticism, pure athleticism. Oh, pick up anything's different.
Yeah, like so.
That includes hand-eye.
Anything.
Okay, if it's anything, I'd say basketball.
Basketball.
Okay. But if we take hand-eye out of it, and if we turn it into like a hexathlon, like track and field type event, well, no. But if it becomes less hand-eye and more like just pure athleticism, you go football every time.
Okay.
But if it becomes like, oh, now we're throwing darts, you're gonna want to have a basketball player.
Right. Because that's during the night show.
I love it.
Yeah, it's totally accurate what I'm saying.
During the night show, my co-host Buck, we always argue like because I'm a baseball guy, so I'm always telling him, dude, you got to hit a fastball. You got to.
Then I think a basketball player is way more likely to be able to hit a baseball than an O-lineman.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't hear this interview because I'm gonna always hear that now.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Backstage at Wild Splash, Lil Dicky about to hit the stage here in just a few minutes, but there's like a long line of people that are waiting to meet this guy, so we're gonna let him do it. It's Wild 94.1, the Bay's party station. Lil Dicky.
Thanks for having me, guys.